All right. So just to get started, what was your full name and title, just so I don't butcher that in
Okay.
the article?
My full name is Ivory Baugh, but I go by Ivy, so it's Iveee.
Mm-hmm.
Baugh is my last name.
Okay.
And my title is Coordinator for International Education.
All right. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So for people who don't know, what is studying abroad?
Studying abroad is the opportunity to take courses in different countries.
Is it like foreign language, or
So-
how does that?
You can take a wide variety of courses. You can take history, science, pretty much anything that you're interested in, you can take that course abroad.
Okay.
Personally, I've studied abroad 4 times, and I mostly studied language. I was studying Portuguese and French.
So you don't have to just study language; you can kind of study like
Absolutely.
culture
And when I lived in Thailand, I just took regular university courses like religion,
Uh-huh.
English. Yeah,
I bet that
English
must have been
cool.
so much fun.
it was incredible. Yeah.
So, I guess the reason that I'm here, and you could fill me in on this, is there anything like unique about the Germany program?
Okay, are you talking about the CBYX program? Or
Maybe.
Because there's quite a few programs in Germany.
Oh, really? Okay.
So we also have the CBYX program. This is offered by the government.
Oh, wow.
Every year, 75 Americans go to Germany and 75 Germans come here. So it's an exchange, and that's a really
Okay.
unique program. This is to any student in the United States that's under the age of 24. So that's not just specific to our university.
Interesting. Oh man, it's like a full poster.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And if you're interested in our China program, this is a great program too, unless you want me to speak more about Germany.
I guess a little bit more about Germany, but honestly, like if there's nothing beside this CBYX program, then it'd be cool just for people to know a lot about studying abroad.
Okay, so Germany is definitely one of our most popular places we send students.
Oh, okay.
Students can either go to Berlin or Heidelberg. A lot of our students go to Heidelberg, Germany. It's actually this program right here.
Yeah.
And they take courses in German, and it's actually English. Your course is taught in English depending on how well your German is. And then
Yeah.
you just take like 6 intensive credits of German maybe during the summer. For example, you can go for a summer or a semester, and you can also take German history, literature, different courses like that as well.
Can you go for like a whole year if you wanted to?
So you can go for an entire year. Most of our students go abroad during the summer because studying abroad can be expensive depending on
Yeah.
the program. So a huge majority of our students go in the summer because it's way cheaper.
Yeah, because it looks like here this is like the full summer, right? So that's
Yeah, this
8,000.
this would be the full summer, so that's
Oof.
8,000.
Pretty expensive. So I'm guessing there's like some financial aid that people can
Absolutely.
use.
So we have scholarships here. I don't know if you're interested in looking at it.
Yeah.
The application, but students are eligible to get $500 or $1,000. Yeah.
There's all these different scholarships.
And it's quite likely that our students will get a scholarship
Oh,
towards
really?
studying abroad. There's also the Gilman Scholarship. I have so many papers for you if
I
you're
don't know.
interested. This is offered by the government. And this is if you're a recipient of the Pell Grant, you're eligible to apply for this. It gives you up to $5,000 towards studying abroad.
Oh,
And
wow.
we've actually had a lot of our students receive this.
Really? So you say a lot of students are able to get some of these scholarships. They're not like entirely like. Are they pretty competitive? I guess that's what I'm asking.
Our students tend to do really well for the Gilman Scholarship. We have a really high percentage of students getting it. It is competitive, but we're up there.
Nice.
Yeah. And I personally received the Boren Scholarship, which we also have here. And this gives you $20,000 towards studying abroad. So I studied
What,
in
20,000?
I studied in Mozambique for a year.
Where's that?
I was studying Portuguese, and it's right next to South Africa. I don't know if you want to hear that much about me, but I know some
it's
about scholarships.
It's totally fine.
Yeah, so I studied in Portuguese in Mozambique for a year, and I was taking courses in Portuguese literature, African literature,
Yeah.
and then just grammar and basic Portuguese lessons. Yeah.
What's your favorite place to go?
Oh, it's a hard decision. Iceland is one of my favorite countries.
Iceland, really?
It's incredible. It's so green. It's a little bit
Oh,
cold.
I forgot. That's the whole.
It's a little bit cold during the summer. It's like 40 to 60s, but it's just incredible to be there. It's a super safe country. It's
Yeah.
really nice. I also like Ecuador. They just have great nature. It's super affordable.
Yeah, I've
They have
heard.
alpacas. They have volcanoes. The Galapagos Islands. Go scuba diving. I also love Thailand. I studied in Thailand twice.
Really?
So I lived there for a year and a half, and it's just the easiest country to travel. So every country has something special to offer you.
What type of things does Germany have to offer?
So it really depends on the program you're going through, but if you're doing the CBYX program through the government,
Mhm.
what you'll be doing is you'll be taking German courses for 2 months intensively, and then you'll be studying at a university for a semester, and you'll be taking courses related to your degree, your field of study. And then the second semester, you'll be doing an internship for
Oh,
a German
really?
company. So it's a really neat program.
Yeah.
I think we've had about 4 students do it, and a lot of our students that do it tend to be culinary students, and they intern at a bakery.
Interesting.
Yes.
Four students total?
I think so. It's very competitive.
Yeah,
Only
it
75 from
seems-
the entire country go.
Oh wow, the entire country?
Yes.
Dang. So what about the what would you call this one here?
So we have a few study abroad partners. Our main partners are CCIS,
Mhm.
and this is CCIS, and
Okay.
also CIEE. And this is just one of our main partners, and it's a combination of colleges and universities offering study abroad programs.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's see here. It seems that we're gonna be going to some scenic spots and some.
So some programs offer tours and
Yeah.
then guided trips on weekends and
Mhm.
things like that. It really depends on the program you're going with. But Europe is also super easy to travel
Yeah.
independently. They have public transportation everywhere. And the housing situation, you can live
Yeah,
with a
I was wondering
host
about
family, you can live on the campus or at an apartment nearby. It depends which program you go through. If you're going
Mhm.
through our China program,
Mhm.
you will be living on campus.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So let's see here. Which is the least expensive for living?
Okay, China is an incredible opportunity. Up to 20 students a year are selected to study in China for a semester or a year.
Uh-huh.
And what they study is language and culture intensively for 20 hours a week.
Wow.
So they study it in the morning from like 8 to 12. Yeah.
That seems pretty intense.
It is very intense, but our students that go to China don't want to come back. They have an incredible experience over there.
Yeah, someone
There's something
from,
about China that people just love.
from our newsroom went to China and he wouldn't stop talking about it. Oh, I went to China.
Yeah, so this is a great opportunity because whenever students apply for this and get accepted,
Mhm.
they get their tuition and housing covered, and they get a stipend of about $250 a month.
Really? Wow.
That's incredible.
That is incredible.
And I've looked at a lot of study abroad programs at different colleges and universities.
Mhm.
I've never seen an offer as incredible as this. We just have had our partnership with this university in Xi'an, China for 26 years, and every year we accept a scholar from a professor/scholar from their
So
university.
how many? Is it just one for?
So we have 20 Americans that can go, up to 20,
Mhm.
and then we receive a professor every single year. And she's actually tutoring our students that are going to go for
Oh,
free
cool.
before they go.
How many students can go to this one?
That's not limited. There's,
Oh, okay.
there's not a limit on that. This one is limited because it's a scholarship. So that's why it's limited.
Right.
But we don't put a cap on this.
How many students typically do end up signing up for specific programs here? Like this Germany one, do you have
Mhm.
any idea how many?
So our most popular programs would be faculty-led programs.
Okay.
That's what most students are wanting to go on because it may be their first time abroad.
Yeah.
The independent study abroad to a specific country is less.
So when you say faculty-led, is that kind of like more guided?
Like a professor is actually going to be leading a trip to England
Oh yeah.
this summer, and he's going for, and Marie Paxton
Mhm.
is her name, and then John Hardy. They're going to lead a trip to England, and it's for a week. and you get, I think, 1 college credit for that. So that's a faculty-led trip, so
Mhm.
students are with other students from the college and
Yeah.
with professors that they know.
Did you say that was for a week
Mm-hmm.
and for an entire credit?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, and we also have a professor that's going to be leading a trip to Russia this
Man.
summer too.
So what all kind of goes into like the preparation of all of that?
So for students, what we advise them is
Mhm.
to meet with an academic advisor to see how their credits are going to transfer. And they normally transfer as electives, but we also want you to speak to an academic advisor because they know more about your specific degree program.
Yeah.
Meet with financial aid to see what scholarships you're able to apply for, such as the Gilman if you're receiving the Pell Grant.
Mm-hmm.
And also, you need to have a passport ready.
Oh yeah.
That's
Probably
something
that'd
we
be very
recommend,
important.
depending how soon you're going, but get your passport.
So, I guess finally, what would you have to say to like students who are thinking about applying to study abroad? Any message for them?
Any message? I would just say it's an incredible opportunity. It's life-changing. That's
Mhm.
cliche, but it really is. It changes your outlook of the world. Yeah.
Definitely. All right. Thank you so much.
Sure. Are there any other questions I can answer for you?
I think